Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is a prisoner squat. You're just going to hold your baby in front of you. If they're young, make sure you're supporting their head. Make sure you can see my whole body. You're going to squat down and back up. Just down and back up. Down. On the way up, make sure you're squeezing your butt, squeezing those glute muscles to get the most out of it. The side view. You're going to squat down and back up. Okay, make sure you're keeping your back nice and flat and that your knees are going out over your toes. You want to make sure that they're not coming in, okay? Keep those knees spread as you squat down. The next exercise is a granny squat. I like to combine it with an overhead press. It's fun for the baby. She has fun with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold Georgie, I'm going to hold the baby under her arms, and I'm going to squat down, let her touch her feet, and come back up. And if I want, I'm going to press her up over my head. Back to beginning. Down, up, and press her up over my head. So a side view of that. Again, hold the baby under their arms, squat down, back to starting, press up overhead, and down, and press up overhead. Yes. Okay, next exercise is going to be a side lunge. Okay, so you're going to hold your baby on whatever side you are going to lunge towards. So I'm going to lunge towards my right, so I'm holding her on my right side, just so that I have more of the weight over there. Okay, so I'm going to lunge, back up to standing, lunge down, back up to standing. Again, lunge down. When you're doing these, make sure again you keep your knee pressing out. Don't let your knee turn in. You want to keep it pressed out. And you want to make sure, here's the side view, you have a nice flat back. Again, nice flat back. Don't let it round. Keep it nice and flat. Press up. Then switch sides. Switch the baby to the opposite side. Lunge out and back up. Out and back up. Just as simple as that. Okay, this next exercise is good mornings. We're going to be working our lower back, our hamstrings. Okay, when you do these, you want to, it's really important you keep a nice flat back during these. Okay, you're going to have a slight, I'm going to show you from the side first. Slight bend in the knees. Don't lock your legs out. Slight bend. Hold your baby nice and close to you. Bend over. And back up. Again, I'm just kind of sticking my butt backwards as I bend over, keeping my back nice and flat, and come back up. Again, down. On the way up, I'm really squeezing my glute muscles. Okay? Again, holding my baby close to me, bending over, and back up. Again, bending over, and back up. Okay, this next exercise is a standing overhead press, but since I'm videotaping this myself and you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing over my head, I'm going to get down on my knees. But typically, I would do this standing. So you're going to stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Hold your baby under her arms and just press her up and back down. And up. My daughter loves this one. And up and back down. Up and back down. Up and back down. So it's a simple overhead press. Now here are some exercises you can do on the floor. First of all, we can do push-ups. So I'm just going to lay my baby on the ground, and I'm going to straddle her with my hands, and I'm going to lower down, give her a kiss and back up. Lower down, kiss and back up. You can see my daughter no longer likes to sit for this. Just like that, simple push-ups. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is a chest press. I'll show you from the side. You're going to lay down with your child on your chest, and you're just going to press up and back down. And press up, and back down. Press up, back down. Nice and simple. If you want to get your triceps involved more, you're going to keep your elbows into the side. Keep them right next to your body. Simple like that. Now we're going to do pullovers. Again, holding your baby underneath her armpits, or his armpits. You're just going to lower over and back. And over and back. Over and back. Now we're going to do some ab exercises, because we certainly all know we need those after having a baby. So the first one we're going to start with is basically we're going to press the baby up to the ceiling. So I'm going to lay down, knees bent, hold the baby straight up over my head, and I'm just going to press her towards the ceiling. My arms are staying straight. I'm just doing a crunch and pressing her towards the ceiling. Breathing out as I press up. Out, in, out, in, out, in. The next exercise is side taps. I'm going to hold my daughter underneath her arms. I'm going to lift my legs slightly off the ground. You don't have to do that. If you're just starting, keep your legs on the ground, and you're just going to tap and tap. Tap, tap. As that gets easier, lift your feet up off the ground. Tap, 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 tap. Just like that. Another ab exercise you can do. Lay your daughter on your knees and crunch towards her. And towards her. And those are just some of the exercises that I figured out so far. As I think of more, I'll share them with you. So I hope you guys enjoy those, and I hope you get something out of it. And basically what I do, I started off just going through those exercises once, doing sets of 10. I did that for about a week, and then I went up to 2 sets. So I would go through once and then go through again, and I did 2 sets of 10. I did that for about 2 weeks, and then I worked my way up to 3 sets of 10. Sometimes I vary them up if I don't have time to go through all of that. Sometimes I'll just do the first half of the exercises on Monday and the second half on Tuesday. First half on Wednesday, second half on Thursday. But I try to get in, all those exercises at least twice a week. So I hope you enjoy them. Bye.